Hey guys, thanks for tuning in as always. Just to let you know, I will be on tour very soon. So why don't you hit pause right now, see if I'm coming to one of your cities, get tickets at FahimAnwar.com. All right, now let's work on some stuff.
You know, I was walking around my neighborhood. There was a guy, like, just kind of, crazy. He was just like, satellites are, reading our brains. Joe Biden is a lizard. And I was like, get a podcast mic in front of this guy. You're wasting gold. We can monetize this. Save it, Rufus, save it. Just get a podcast producer for him with like headphones on. Like, okay, we have the Patreon if you guys want to hear more. It's like the biggest podcast. So my guest is Alex Jones. Alex, thank you for being here. Like, I like your style. It's like the big number one on Apple Podcasts. I feel like we get so wrapped up in identity, I think, in this culture and everything, like I'm a Puerto Rican trans libertarian, or I'm a Christian white male with traditional values. But what if this life we're in is actually a simulation and we're all the same, just in slime paws? Like, we all look identical, but we're just getting mad over our video game avatars. That would be like being like, well, I am an Italian plumber in a go-kart. You need to respect me. Yeah, well, I'm a little mushroom guy in a go-kart. Yeah, well, I'm a dinosaur. Well, I'm a princess, and we're all killing each other and we're just in slime paws. Like, we all look identical, just no eyebrows. And there's aliens just harvesting us. Right? We're on all these, like, parades and shit, and we're actually just in a tank floating. We're on a float. Like, yeah, respect my identity, but you just have no eyebrows. And then the other guy's like, God doesn't want this. He's right next to you in the bar. You're just getting angry over nothing. We're all getting angry over a game of Mario Kart. Or not. We'll see. Oh, I'm like dating and stuff, and like sometimes like a younger person will like me, and then you'll be texting, and then some of the slang I don't understand. I'm just like out of it. Is there any young women, any young ladies here tonight? Like anybody in their 20s? Yeah? Okay, so like how old would you say? Okay, so you would know some of the slang then. All right, maybe help me out. Okay, so this girl goes, "You're cute, no cap." What does that mean?
It means like for real.
Okay, for real. Okay. For real. Okay, and then she says, "I want you to Baja blast my pussy." So what is that? What is... So dumb. I'm just using you the whole time for this punchline. But I appreciate it. Thank you. That was real, though. I didn't hire her off Craigslist. That's a real 21-year-old, guys. It's a real off... Show them your ID. Show them. Zoom in on that, guys. I just like that Baja blast my pussy would be what, like, Gen Z is saying. My parents are out of town. I want you to Baja blast my pussy. All right, cool. Be there. I'll be on a Lime scooter. I'll be there. I'll be outside. Baja blast. So that joke is, I'm glad it worked. The term Baja blast my pussy came to me, and I'm like, how do I make this a thing? That's a little window into the artistry. I'm like, this is too good of a phrase to never say, to speak into existence. How do I make Baja blast my pussy a thing? Well, thank you for being genuine, and I was an asshole the whole time. But yeah, thank you. For real, no cap. I appreciate the help. No cap. Every cooking show needs to calm down. They act like the stakes are so high. It's just the guy trying his salmon, and the whole time it's like, and there's this music like, dun, 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 and he just tries it, and it's like, it's dry. He's like, no. Someone didn't like your salmon. It's not that big of a deal. It's like, dun, dun, dun. Every fucking, like the bear, it's not that big. It's just fucking food, okay? Every chef thinks they're Jesus. Like, I'm here to cook. They have open kitchens now. Like, yeah, they want to see me. They used to hide me in the back like Abercrombie boxers. Right? Chefs are having a moment. They think they're fucking, I don't know, Tommy Lee or something. Who follows me now? Side note, that's right. What if he just sent me a dick pic? I'm like, dude, already? I'm like, I know it's big. I don't need that. You hear so many examples of like gay people who say that like when they were kids and in school, the kids in school knew they were gay before they were. Like they would call them gay and tease them, but they didn't even know they were gay. And it sounds like bullying, you know, like these are mean kids. But what if these bros, it's like sniffing cancer. Like they know it before you do. It's almost a talent. They should have like gay sniffing dogs, or like they're like gay sniffing. They have like backwards hats, and they just like sniff your kid. Like, yeah, he's definitely gay. Just like chat on the leash. Like, we want to know if our kid is gay. He's like, oh yeah, he's totally gay. He's gay. Yeah, all he wants is like a Jersey Mike sub. Like, all right. That's all the payment I want, dude. Yeah, you have any vape juice? This is all I want. Yeah, your kid's definitely gay. Yeah, even though we're really progressive as society, every group of guys still calls each other gay for fun. That's still a thing. And I think it's not going anywhere. Like, that's just the way they're wired for some reason. So straight guys are in the closet about calling each other gay. That is what they're more secretive about calling each other gay, you know? And again, that, it seems like being mean and not progressive. Like, if I posted a picture on Instagram of me in a leather jacket, leaning against a wall, just staring down the pipe of the lens, and the caption was like, love this jacket and this look. I would be in a text thread with my friends, and they would be writing like gay with so many A's. And they're right to do so. And again, it's not them being mean or not progressive, it's because if I really was gay and I did that, they wouldn't say anything. So it's almost like they don't like people appropriating gay. So they're policing it. They go, that's what gay guys do. You don't get to do that unless you suck dick. So the bros are allies. You shouldn't get mad at them. They're keeping it real for the gays. They don't call gays gay. They call the straight guy doing gay stuff gay. They're policing. Right? Their heart is pure. They mean well. My parents were over at my place. It was nice to have them. And they can't just like chill. Like the whole time they're like, you need a shoe rack. They're just trying to like, it's like a home and garden show. Just your parents telling you need a new comforter. This needs a carpet. This needs a rug. And then I learned that turning the news on is like giving your parents an iPad, because then they're like... And then they stop talking. Just Wolf Blitzer is Miss Rachel. Like, and then Gaza. And finally, I get some sanity and some peace. Boomers love news. They love it. You ever go to a group dinner and then, what if I drop it? I'm like, I'm lost. How do I do this? I'm lost without my paper. I shit and piss myself. Like, it was that integral to his act. Anyway, how do you do comedy? I'm like Linus and it's my blankie. Okay, did the gay thing. Yeah. Yeah, you ever go to a group dinner, like maybe it's a birthday dinner or something, and there's like 10 people, and everyone is trying to like, okay, you got blah, 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 you Venmo, and you have cash. Oh, you just drop it, and you're like, this was fun. I'll even overpay. It'll be like a 40% tip just to get out of there. I put sunglasses on. I'm like, good luck splitting the atom. Fucking out of here. I have to do the belly room tonight. Oh, it's the best. If you ever have a group dinner, take cash, plop it, get on your motorcycle, and be peace. It's such a life hack. Even though you're paying more, it's worth it just to get the fuck out of there. Or do you want to do algebra at Applebee's? What, you guys don't do Applebee's at a birthday dinner? You think you're better than me? You remember Baja Blast Pussy? It's too good to not bring up again, It's my favorite of tonight. So they're taking abortion rights away in a lot of states, and a lot of these women in these states are having to fly to places that do abortions. They should have an airline for that. Maybe it's like Planned Parenthood or something. It's like Abortion Air. They serve alcohol on it because, like, what's the point? You're in your seat, and then you see like a late-term chick walking down the aisle. You're like, please don't sit next to me. Please don't sit next to me. All right, I had to. It was too clean of a joke not to try it. It had clean edges. I know it's edgy, but I had to. It's like Top Gun comedy. I had to buzz the tower, guys. I think a car bomb is like a very funny way to die. It's like the most Looney Tunes way to die. It's like an Acme way to die. You start your car like... That's like you expect Wile E. Coyote just to be out there like... Right? I know you're dying and like the mafia and all that shit and it's terrible that people die, but it's like a whoopee cushion with consequences. The guy's not around anymore. It's a wacky way to die is all I'm saying, Like getting shot, that's kind of cool. But like trying to start a car, and you're like, what? How come it's not starting? Uh-oh. It's like you're gonna look into a camera and just go, I thought it was gonna start. Also, I think bazooka is the funny. That might replace it. A car bomb or dying from a bazooka is the funniest way to die. Bazooka is just a fucking hilarious word. Like, if I had to go to your doorstep and tell you that your brother died from a bazooka, I don't know if I would be able to keep it together. No matter how sad it is, I think I would crack a little. I would be like, I'm sorry to inform you, but your brother was killed from a bazooka. Oh my God. This is a fucking hilarious word.